Hi, my name is Olivia Omar, and I am a freshman at St. Lawrence University and a graduate of the class of 2018 from Sugarbowl Academy. I'm making a video to talk about the differences between high school and college that I've noticed after being here for a few months and that my friends have talked about a little bit. So, yeah. Getting right into it. The first thing that I could think of, I noticed on like the first day of classes, first week of classes, is that for at least here, when I start a class, the professor gives everyone a syllabus, which at Sugar Bowl we had syllabi, but they were not the same. The syllabus that I would get from my professors here are very detailed. They talk about not just like the point of every the point of the class. They like talk about every assignment you're going to do and when it's going to be due and sort of like a rough estimate of everything you're going to talk about every day of class for the whole semester. And it tells you what day your finals are, or your midterm, and tells you what percentage each assignment is of your grade, each assignment is gonna be worth. So yeah, that's really, really nice, and it just makes the whole semester, you feel like you know where you are, how much you have left, how things are gonna lead into each other, or like you could plan, like, oh, I know I'm gonna have a really bad week, finals week, or oh, I'm gonna have like a bunch of essays due 2 weeks before finals or something like that. It's just really nice. So another thing about classes I've noticed, and this is sort of more specifically about science classes and math classes, which is that when you learn new material, you don't spend as much time practicing, so you'll learn a new topic and like this might just be my classes, but like I'll learn like a whole chapter of a book in one of my science classes, and we'll do that for a day and then have homework on it throughout the week, and then but like the next day we'll move on to the next chapter. So that makes it so you can move a lot faster. But it's really different in high school. We would learn something and then practice it, sometimes for like a whole week or even 2 weeks, depending on what it was. But here in college, at least at St. Lawrence, they expect you to be practicing on your own and doing a lot of your own studying, and they might give you resources like sort of problem-solving sessions where you can like have an upperclassmen help you study, or like there's a lot of resources, but you're expected to facilitate that on your own, which is pretty different. In high school, you don't really have a choice. You have to do the in-class assignments and the homework, and you have to show up to sort of class every day. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Speaking of that, the next thing I have listed is that showing up is like half the battle. And this is not just class. You have to show up to every class. It's pretty important. But I mean like other opportunities. So if you want to get a job on campus, if you want to learn about an internship, if you want to be part of a club, there's so many opportunities and there's so many different groups and organizations that want your participation that they're really willing to go to a lot of effort to help you out, as long as you just show up in person, talk to someone, make eye contact, and that's really like just showing up is a great way to access a lot of opportunities.